Hello, and welcome to another Silver Screen Filmmakers Club workshop. We are glad you are joining us today. The information provided to you today is brought to you by the Stage Incubator, along with our sponsor, the Indiana Arts Commission. This is also brought to you in partnership with the Center for Urban and Regional Excellence at Indiana University Northwest and Folk Art, the Volunteers Office for Community Accessibility Resources and Training. All right, so we're back, and this quick lesson is going to discuss what we covered in class on Friday. Now, the main thing that I wanted to show you all was just how to upload images into Canva and be able to use those images in your design. So, we're going to go through two different scenarios. The first scenario is going to be how you can grab an image from a website online and be able to upload that into Canva and use it. The second is going to be when you have, say for instance, you take a photo on your phone and you email it to yourself so you can then use it. If you're taking photos on your phone, um, or even videos on your phone, and you want to be able to use them using Canva to put in your design, the easiest way to do it is to email it to yourself. So you would email it from your phone to your email address, whatever that email address is. All right, so the first one, we're going to find an image online. So, first thing I'm going to do, just because I know I'm going to be working in Canva, I'm going to go to my new tab here. I'm going to close this tab here so I can show you. Go to my new tab, and I'm going to type in canva.com. All right. Now let me do a few things here. I'm going to log into my free account. All right. So now I have my free account up. I have my Canva up. And for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to just choose a poster because that's what we've been working in. So you can type in poster here if you want to, and that can pull up different options for you. Of course, it'll go through your designs first and then it'll bring up Canva templates. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to see it says you might want to try down here in the second part. And I have a poster here, 18 by 24. I'm going to click on that, create a blank poster. All right, and it's giving me a blank poster here. That's what I wanted to be, a blank clean canvas. Now, the first things I always usually typically do is I name it. So I'm going to name it with my name, and I'm going to just type upload image example. Okay, you can name it whatever you want to. I just always do this for mine. All right, so I want to grab an image from a website. So for this, I am going to go and open up a new tab. And so I'm going to hit the plus right up here for my web browser. When I hit that plus up here, where it says new tab, when I click on that, it opens up a new web browser for me. And I'm going to go to Google. And I'm going to type image of children playing. Okay. And when I hit enter, it brings up all of these different images for me. Now, I will tell you this. One of my favorite places to use if I don't want to pay for an image, one of my favorite places is a website called Unsplash. You'll see it right up here, Unsplash. It's also one of the first websites. This is royalty-free images. They do have some paid, but these are royalty-free for commercial use. So that means you can download them for free. They don't have a watermark or anything like that. When you download from places like Getty Images or Adobe Stock, those places usually watermark their images, which means they put their logo on top of it. They put their logo on top of the image, and that means you can't really use it for free legally. You would have to pay for it to use it. But I go to Unsplash, and Unsplash allows me to download free images. So I'm going to click on this link here, but I could also click on the links above for the images. I'm going to click on the link, and this is for children playing. Now, up here at the top, these are images that are through iStock. It says browse premium images on iStock, 20% off. iStock is a website that you have to pay for images. I want a free image, so I'm going to scroll down where it says children playing. These are images that are free for me. Okay? And I'm going to look through, and I am going to see if there are any images that really strike me. Let's go with this one here. This is a camp activity one. And so I am going to open it up. Yes, I want that. I double check to make sure I can download it for free. It has that green button up here. I click on that green button. It does bring up a pop-up that says say thanks, but it also, in my downloads, up here at the top, my downloads shows the file. Okay, so it went to my downloads folder. All right. All right, so I've downloaded my images. So now I'm going to go back to my Canva that I had open. I know it's the right one because it has the name of the file, GZIP upload image example. So I'm going to click on that tab. Now we're back in Canva. I clicked on that tab to open it back up that I named. That's why it's important for you to name it. All right, now think about if you want to add or upload an image to your Canva. You will look at your different menu choices on the side, on the left-hand side. I am going to choose uploads because I want to upload an image. So I am going to click on uploads. And uploads shows various images that I've already uploaded, and it gives you the option to upload more. Now, I am going to click upload files, and when I do, it opens up my Windows File Explorer. Okay, it says open, and it opens it up. I'm in my downloads folder, double checking that, in my downloads folder, and I should see my file right at the top. I clicked on it, it showed up here in my preview window. You see the image in my preview window. I'm going to click open. That's the image I want to upload. When it starts to upload, it puts it right here. I see a status bar. I also see in my uploads, it looks like little water filling it up. When that fills up completely, I know that it is now ready for me to use. Okay, so now I know that my file is there for me to pull over. Now, it's a couple ways to add it to your image, or add it to your canvas, or add it to your document. You can simply click on it and it pops right in the middle. And then that way you can make it bigger by pulling on the side handles, or you can make it smaller by pushing those side handles in, or you can make it wider. I don't like to use the side, and the reason being is you see it changes how the image looks. When you want to keep the ratio or the size dimension of the image, where it's the whole image, you pull from the corners. You pull from these corners here, the round circles. When you want to change how much of it's shown, then that's when you use those different handles that are on the sides. Okay? Corners, keep it the same dimension and just make it bigger. Doesn't change how much of the image is showing. Okay, so we're making it bigger, and there we go. We have our image. Now, say for instance, you can upload files, you can upload images, you can also upload videos. Say for instance, if you had a video, like you all will be editing your films and things of that nature, and you're going to take films using your phone, you can email those films to yourself, or you can upload them into your Google Drive and then share them with yourself. Or say you take a little, you have a Facebook video and you want to include it in your movie. You can also upload content from your Facebook account or your Instagram account. So you can upload images, videos, and even audio. You can upload images, video, or audio from not only your computer, but from Google Drive. If you have a Gmail, and you should have a Google Drive with that Gmail. This one here in the middle is Dropbox. That's another file sharing service. Facebook. Say, for instance, you have pictures or videos on your Facebook that you want to upload. You can use Facebook or Instagram. You can upload those different things. The other thing I want to point out to you is there are these three dots by the purple button that says upload files. You have three dots. When you click on that, it gives you the same options: upload, Google Drive, Dropbox, Facebook, and Instagram. So you have all those different options. Now, if you're in a free account, let's go back to our image. If you're in a free account, you can only do a few things. You can't do everything, but you can do a few things. How you work with this image is you will go up here to your ribbon in this white bar ribbon, and you can click on Edit Image. When you click on Edit Image, it gives you some options. The options for the free accounts do not have the crown. So you can do a magic edit, or you can go down to filters. You can apply a filter, and you can use some apps. Now, for these intents and purposes, because these are part of effects, you also have adjust, and you also have crop. So, say for instance, I wanted to get rid of this extra bottom spot down here. I can click on crop, and it will give me these handles. I do want my whole sky, so I'm gonna keep that out. You see, I'm pulling from the corners. I don't want all this grass, so I'm going to pull it up, and now I'll hit done. Back here under crop, I'll hit done, and now it's cropped all that extra grass space out. See that? Okay, so we've cropped. I'm gonna go back in the edit image, and then I'm gonna tell it to magic edit. And when I click on magic edit, it allows me to do a couple things. It allows me to use a brush, or to, I use a click. When I click on click, it will go through and like it makes sure um you can it picks up main items inside of here. So say for instance, I wanted to adjust what he has on. So now I've clicked on him. Okay. Okay. I selected that area. Okay. I'm telling it to make it brighter. We'll see. We'll see if it allows it to do it. This is one of the tools in Canva. I wanted to make the little boy brighter. And really, I wanted to make his clothes brighter. We're just going to play with this a little bit. It's working. That's why it's dimming in and out. It's working, trying to figure out if we can do it. Sometimes it doesn't help, or sometimes it doesn't. Because it only has certain capabilities. But we'll see what it comes up with. Well, it did actually make him not so dull. Now here are a few choices. So we can select. Right now it's showing this choice, but I could also, change it to this or this. And as you see, when I click on the area over here, watch him. So now if I click on him, it makes the sun brighter on his back. If I click on this last one, it makes it a little bit brighter. This one makes it just a little bit richer. So we're going to keep with that. And we're going to click on done because we're done. Now, you can also add a filter. So now it's beautiful, vibrant. But let's say we want to make it look like a little bit of a fade. You have some different filters here. We have natural filters, which deal with natural light. Warm, which if you watch the color lesson, warm colors is a softer color. Um, cool is influenced by blues. And so if you want cooler colors, you can just hit the arrow over. Shows those vivid. If you want them color pops, soft. And then we have vintage. So let's do a vintage. We'll do it. Let's do nostalgia. I see nostalgia right here. I'm going to click on that. And now see how our image did. So let me go back. So this is what our image originally looked like. I'm applying a filter of nostalgia and see now how it changed the colors there. Okay. We can also do a few other things. We can, flip it horizontally. So now, let me show that one more time. Pay attention to my anchor. I have anchor. I call them anchors in your image. So right now, my anchor here is this lady with the blue jeans. When I hit flip and I hit it flip horizontally, when I click that, it now moved her over to the right instead of the left. Now, say I want to flip it vertically and put them on their head. If I click on flip vertical, now they're on their heads. And if I just want to take it back, I can always hit the undo, or I can just flip it vertical again. Now they're at the top. All right. There's also another thing we can do. We can add a border to this image. So I clicked on border style. That's these lines. And then I'm going to add a solid line, but I need to make the weight bigger so I can see it. See, as I move this, it makes the border bigger. You see that? And when I move it back, it makes it thinner. I just want a thin one, but I also want my corners rounded. When I go down in here to corner rounding and I drag this circle, it rounds my corners. Now, if you round them a lot, you see how it does. Okay, take it down a little bit. Don't want it too rounded. And we'll keep it at like 30. Let's put it at a 30. That's good. Now we can also change the color of our border now that we put a border on. You can't change the color of a border if you haven't put the border on. But since we put the border on, we can change the border color. And one thing I want you to realize, when you put a photo on, Canva is very intuitive in that it will pull colors from the photo and it puts it under photo colors. You can pull colors from that photo. So that's what it did. It automatically took a color palette based off of the colors in the photo and created one so that you can choose colors for your border that coordinates with that picture. I like the blue, so we're going to go with blue. I'm going to click on that. And now it's changed that border color to blue. See that? Change it to blue. If I want to change it to the green, I can. If I want to change it to the dark brown. It chose colors out of this image and made a color palette for me to easily choose from. I could choose red as well. So let me click out of there, just click on the white space or anywhere in the gray, and now we have our image. Now you could do a lot of things with this image, including adding text or adding more images on top of it. I'm going to choose add text, and I'm going to choose um, a free text. I don't want one with a crown, but I'm going to choose a free text. So let's go with, I'm going to use this one here, limited time only. And when I clicked on that and put it right on top of the image, okay, you can hardly see it. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Okay, now you can see it. It put it right there on top. Okay. Now, not mad at it, but it's not. It's definitely not. Um, it clashes with what is there. So first of all, I want to make sure that I change it to. I change it to a different text because right now it says limited time only. I'm going to change it to summer days. Summer days. And then because there's so many things here, I can change it I could change each one. So I'm going to change it to summer days, summer plays. And then I'm going to make the middle one just summertime. And then I'm going to duplicate what I had before, summer plays, and then summer days. Now, of course, like I said, it's clashing. So I want to make it a color that doesn't clash. I'm going to make it white. So I'm selecting each one of these levels here. I'm going to start with the middle so you can see that clearly. I'm going to make it white. Summertime. There we go. And then I'll make this white as well. This one white. This one white. This one white. All right. Now, I have it here. Okay. Now I can make it bigger so it covers up the majority of this and make it like a little postcard. And now it's over top of my document here. Now the cool thing is that in Canva, you can play with what they call layers. Each one of these items are layers. Okay. So with this, I can go to position. And when I click on position, let me take it off. Okay, right now I just have text open. When I click on it, go up to my ribbon, click on position. It has arrange, so I can tell if I want it centered. And let's just say I want it centered. Right now it's not selecting the whole thing, it's just each individual. But I also want it in the middle of my document. And I don't like that, so I'll just undo that. But now, again, it's centered directly in the middle of my document. Let me open back up position. Arrange tells you, gives you all those different options. But then we go to layers. Now, layers has each item that is on your canvas here. And so, say for instance, I wanted to choose the document or the image, the photo that we put. I could just click on the photo and tell it what I wanted to do. Say for instance, I wanted to sit on the top. I can go, I hit the three dots here, and I can tell it, hey, bring this forward. Now it's over top of my words, and it has moved it to the top here. But if I don't want it above my words, then I could just easily drop it down by grabbing it and pulling it. So like if I pull it up, I have to make sure it's a hand, click down once, drag it to where I want it. You can also do it by clicking on the three dots like we talked about. Okay. And there we go. So now we have learned how to not only grab an image from online from a website, upload it into Canva. We uploaded into Canva, and then we added some text, added a filter, added a border, and made that image. All right, well, thank you for joining me for this quick demonstration of how to upload an image. We're going to do another video here shortly where we show you how to upload an image from an email that you may have received, or that image that you emailed to yourself so that you can bring it up in Canva. Thank you so much. Happy creating. All right, so we're back. So now we have gone through the process of uploading an image we went online, we found the image that we wanted to put into our canvas, and we pulled it over, downloaded it to our downloads folder, uploaded it into Canva, and we created this cute little, almost like a little postcard in a way, but it's on a poster. We created that image there. We added a layer for our fonts for our text there to put it over top of it, created a border around it, added a filter, all of those things. Now I'm going to just show you another way of how to actually upload an image. So I took a picture on my phone and I emailed it to myself, and I'm going to put it into my canvas. Now, one of the first things I'm going to do, I'm going to add a page. I don't want to start a new Canva. I'm going to just add a page here. Okay, and I clicked on add a page. That gave me a blank canvas. Now I'm going to go into my email, and my email, I have it already up here, but if you use Gmail or Yahoo, you would click on that. So I'm going up here, the Stage Incubator, and it's opening up my email for me, and here I have it, Gretchen Sip, picture for upload. So I'm going to click there, and here is the image. Okay, this is the image I sent to myself. All right, now you have a couple options here. One is download. When you hover over it, it tells you the option. You can download it, you can add it to Drive, or you can save the photos. I'm going to download it because I want to pull it from there. So, and as you see, my downloads have now, gotten that image inside. So, I know that it's in my downloads folder. Now I'm going to navigate back to the tab that has my image example, poster. Again, because I named it, it's right up here. I can see it by the name. You want to always remember to name your work, name your design. So I'm going up to GSIP upload image example. Now, where do we go? We want to upload an image. We go to uploads right over here on the left side. I'm clicking uploads. And then again, because I downloaded it to my computer, I can go to upload files, that purple button, and it should be the first picture here. Now, if I wanted to, I could have renamed it. That way I could have found it easier as well. But this is the image I want. So I'm going to click on open after selecting it. And I'm watching the water fill up. I'm looking at the status. All right, there we go. Now, I could just click on it and drop it in the middle. I undid that. Or I could drag it and drop it in the middle. Undo that. That just looks so plain. So now that I know I have the image up in my uploads, I can go up to design. Let's try out some cute little things here. I can go up to design and I can just choose one of these designs. So I am going to choose this one here. And you see what it did when I clicked on the design? It dropped it right over onto my poster canvas with the information, right? Now this isn't me. I'm going to replace that picture with me. Okay. So I'm going to go back over to my left hand side because all I wanted to do was pull that template over. Back over to my left hand side, go to uploads because that's where my image is. Going to click on uploads. All right. Now, I showed you a couple ways. You can just click. But see, if you click, watch, when you click on it, it puts it dead in the middle. Do we want that? No, we want to replace the image here. So I'm going to hit undo. I hit undo right up here, right up at the top in the blue bar. And this is where you use the drag and drop. I'm going to drag this image, and I'm going to make sure that I drag it into that box. See that? And it fills it up, and there you go. Let me do that again, one more time. Let me hit undo. This is the box I want to fill. I'm going to drag my image over there. Now see, if I'm not over the box where that image is, you see how it got big? It's going to now replace the background. Watch this. If I let it go, if I let the mouse go right now, it's going to put it as that whole background. I don't want that. That's creepy. I don't want my face that big. That's creepy. All right, so let's undo that. Let's drag it again. And now see how I got small and got into that box? There we go. That's what we want. Now, say for instance, I didn't want this area here that has the classroom. Say I didn't want that fully showing. I wanted, sort of my side profile to take more of the space. I can double click inside the image. And when I double click, it brings up like the cropping. What I can do is I can expand it so I take up more of that area. And I do it by pulling on these side handles to fill up that box more. When I'm done filling that in, I can say, oh, okay, does that look good to me? Yeah, I think so. I think so. So I can click on done. And now I filled in more of that box. Now, say for instance, I wanted to add a filter. Because I selected that image, I can go right up here to this ribbon again. And I can go to edit image. And let me see if I can put a little bit of a effect on it here. So I'm going to do a filter. I'm going to click on see all by filters. And I want to make it vivid, more rich. So I'm going to go to vivid. And let's see. Is there one I really like? I'll try rustic. Okay, that made me a little bit brown. Now, I'm a warm girl, so I know that warms treat me well. I'm going to go warm. I don't like, so let me do a capri. And I can pull the intensity down so that I don't have such a shiny forehead. All right, there we go. And I like that. That works for me. I'm looking at the image here. It works for me. And I can just change the text. Say Gretchen, sip, things of that nature. I will not put my weight. But as you can see, you can, change any of this text. I am an instructor and facilitator. Right? So, you could change it. You could add your favorite colors here. All different types of things. But bada boom, bada bang. There we go. That is how you upload an image that you email to yourself, that you took on your phone, you emailed it to yourself, you uploaded it into Canva, and then you were able to use it in your design. I hope this was simple enough. Again, we do have the instructions for how to do this process, and they will be uploaded into the Moodle under this week's lessons, so you can always check them out there. But I wanted to give you sort of a step-by-step demonstration of how to do this process and make it easy for you. Well, thank you again for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy creating. Well, I hope you learned a lot. Thank you for joining the Stage Incubator and viewing a part of our digital literacy series. We really appreciate you being here, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at thestageincubator@gmail.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Again, we want to thank our sponsors and our partners, the Indiana Arts Commission, the Center for Urban and Regional Excellence, and VOCAR, the Volunteers Office for